our scoreboard and I are off a little bit. I've got 25. They have them at 23. I'm going to match.
I just pulled it back to 22.
Man, is this wrestling? We're taking away points?
You ready for another fun fact?
I love fun facts.
Lenny Dykstra ruined the Phillies for me when I was a kid. So I'm sorry, Dusty.
+1. John Kruk didn't bring it back?
That was actually the first starting lineup figure I ever got was a Lenny Dykstra. I have no idea why.
Awesome.
I have no idea why, but that was the first starting lineup figure I ever got was a Lenny Dykstra. I think it was a gift.
And
there you go.
You just didn't like it?
I just wasn't a big Phillies guy.
Okay.
So.
First glove I ever got was Mike Schmidt on the palm. Is that 3 from Bay is good. And he earns the points back. Isaiah Bay out of Murray High School.
I think he'll have a shot to make a big impact for Murray this year. You think about all the talent that they've graduated in recent years. Had so many seniors last year.
Yeah.
It's going to be a fresh lineup for whoever the coach is at Murray these days.
That feels like that hasn't happened in a long time.
Well, and even, you lose Chudy.
Yeah, Chudy on the CK.
Yep. Nice move.
And Okwar can't hit the 3. Rosier with the rebound. By the way, we've got this going on here with Dane and I. Alex Napolis hanging out at Zions Bank Stadium all week this week as that ball goes out of bounds off Okwar, saved in by Rosevear. So we'll have the 4A, 5A, 6A brackets all set for championships on Friday. What a take and make. That was pretty.
Yeah, super nice take there by Colton Blackham. We talked about him a couple times. I like what he's going to bring to West Jordan.
The 3 on the angle won't go for Drisdom. Castagnetto sends that to Blackham. Blackham to Castagnetto. Castagnetto steps inside the arc and hits.
Well, that's a tough 2. That's a long 2. And even Rosevear gave Castagnetto a little pat there after a tough-made shot.
It's a high school 3, though.
It is a high school 3.
I almost said that was a Tyler Haas special, but that would have been 3 in high school. Rosevear from the corner. Got it.
There you go. Good response there from Johnny.
Straight away, 2 from Castagnetto. Goes begging. Down the floor with Rosevear. Oh, Barclay got the rebound off the floor, and Drisdom makes the Lightning pay.
Had a bit of a feel of a heat check there for Rosevear on the quick trigger, and you see the nice rebound and pop out. Isaiah with a nice hit.
Castagnetto tried to fit that one into Okwar, taken away by Bay. Now Drisdom on the drive and finishes.
Boy, you want to see?
Go ahead. Might get a timeout. There we go.
You want to talk about how to use a nice little stutter, Isaiah, with a beautiful move. How about Okwar with the 3 on the other end?
I hate to say we're going to test conditioning, but that's what we're going to do tonight. Drisdom.
It must have been the wind.
Wide. Oh, beautifully done there by Okwar.
I felt like Okwar, was really making his impact on the defensive end the first week or 2. He's brought the defense tonight, but he's dialing up his offense here early on as well.
He was levitating. So Drisdom will hold out top as we go inside of 5 minutes left. Rosevear drops it into Barclay. Foul to Okwar. We're going to sync up our clock. They must have stopped it a couple of times. There we go. Inbound 3. Lundqvist won't go. Got a loose. Here's Isaiah Bay back up and in.
That's a good, strong take up there with Oakwar being right there trying to defend vertically.
Sending up all the corner. Oakwar, Jackson to Wilson. Zeke on the drive and finishes.
You know, we really need to find Zeke a way to have a visor in basketball, right?
A visor?
Zeke Elliott.
Oh, good call.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Luckily, he's not named after him. Thank goodness. Drisden, rather, couldn't get it. Rebound, Castagnetto. To Jackson. Will pull for three. And we'll have a Plinko chip. Made it through cleanly, all the way to the dollar. Kids, if you don't understand that reference, your parents need to parent better.
You know, it's just not the same, though. Let's be honest. It's not the same.
It is true, but it's still good.
We grew up in the glory days with Bob Barker.
Yeah.
It's just different.
Young Bob Barker. Ish. Young-ish Bob Barker. I mean, before even the Happy Gilmore Bob Barker.
Yeah, right.
And I love the Happy Gilmore Bob Barker.
Salty.
I don't want part of it. I want the whole thing.
You know, I was at work this week and we were having a conversation, and I asked a fellow employee if they had seen Ghostbusters, and the answer was no. And I was just like, I didn't think I was that old, Dusty.
Have you seen the new one?
Yes.
Really good.
Yeah, A+. Afterlife, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, solid. But I mean like the original Ghostbusters.
Yeah, that's true.
They said no. I was like, how have you lived through, 20-plus Halloweens and never watched Ghostbusters?
You know, it's funny. I never thought of watching it on Halloween.
That's my tradition.
Really?
Yeah. 1 or 2. Of course, this year that won't happen because guess where we'll be?
Maybe. Night before.
Potentially. Well, that's another topic. Anywho.
Well, you'll be.
Yes, I'll be.
I have a little Taylor Swift to take trick-or-treating. Oh, a heads-up play there by Rosebeer.
Yeah.
And so that's what Staley wanted to be for Halloween. The fearless era, for those who care. In fall away, a little strong.
Oakwar continuing to be a pest in the block defensively.
Fonolith with another board.
Good defense there on that drive.
And nice job just staying with it and finishing there by Owen Bowden.
There's momentum, kind of helped free up a little bit of room between he and Oakwar.
Blackham sends out. Jackson standing 3. Wouldn't go. Fonolith at Wilson, and Zeke pick up the foul. He's got to keep his foot, kind of allowed himself to space that one out.
I think some of it, too, is that hands coming down on that contest as Funnel-Off is fading away.
I'm just saying even on that drive, right? He got to the front hips to the back.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Allowed him to eat that space.
Ten-point lead. Is what has been a very competitive first half. Very close.
Jackson. Up top, Wilson will pull for 3. Zeke just short. So down the floor, Drisden, young man out of Highland High School. Lost his footing, yeah, double dribble.
I missed that. He's saying he grabbed it there with both hands. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I missed that.
What kind of natural reaction you're going to the floor?
Right.
45 seconds left.
Some of us do that without even going to the floor, so...
Well, some of us got to the floor today. We won't be able to get back up. Drisden get the ball down the floor. Bowden, nice strong finish.
That's why you love big men who can run the floor right there. Yep.
Blackham comes off the screen of Oakwar. Blackham got inside. Nice finish.
You see that extension, able to get that up ahead, past the length there, Bowden.
Fall away from Drisdom, rattled home. And that will do it for the first half. We go to the break. It is the Volcanoes leading the Lightning 45-33. You're watching Utah Top 50 on KSL Sports. Start of the second half, Dusty Litster and Dane Stewart with you. Also Phoebe Balfe running the camera tonight. Vince.
First time.
Yeah, first time for Phoebe. Doing a great job. Vince thinks because he shot some soccer games yesterday and today, didn't need to come to basketball tonight. So.
We still found a way to get him incorporated. Don't you worry about that.
And Preston's still on leave. Without credit. Oh, Okwar left his feet and Bowden finishes it. And it's going to be a war of attrition tonight. I mean, only 5 players made it tonight. Yes, Castagnetto drives at Rosevear and turns it over. Oh, nice job at Jackson. Gets the transition steal. Jackson leaves it for Wilson. Zeke hits it.
Oh, there you go. Started the game off with one. Missed a couple. Nice to see him with a nice bounce back 3 there.
Oh, that's pretty. Nice take and finish by Faunal with the foul to Wilson. A 3-point play. Yeah, only 5 guys tonight for the Lightning, so we'll see how they fare down the stretch in this one. Blackham drives at Bowden, sends it out to Castagnetto, and it won't go. Okwar! What a nice put-back dunk. You know, on a night where you don't have any subs, you know what you really need?
Huh?
You need a friend to look at you and give you a little Peter Pan line. I believe in you. That's what you need. Because it's going to feel like a long night. You see, you know, people got your back.
Okay.
Castagnetto nearly got the steal. Now it picked up by Jackson. Jackson to the corner. Castagnetto lips out the triple.
Well, that's the tough thing, right? When you don't have a lot of subs and you're just going 5 guys, like, can you have enough legs in you to be able to hit those open shots? And, well, you see right now the Volcanoes just kind of having their way on both ends.
Well, Zeke's dad and uncle were fans of Phil Jackson's teams, not Jerry Sloan's teams. And if you're going to foul him, don't let him get the shot off. Well, let's make it worth it. I know it's still fall league and all.
Hey, you never responded to my text over the weekend.
Which one?
When we were talking about players that worked hard without talent. We'll talk after the game.
Dane's just trying to make me angry.
I didn't say it. Just FYI. It wasn't me.
Okwar pokes that one out.
His D tonight's been really good.
Straight away through. Oh, Rosevear knocks down 3. Best shooting night in the top 50 for Rosevear.
Yes. Yep.
Back out Castagnetto, and he knocks down the triple.
Talk about Provo and his opportunity to help that offense this year.
Oh, Okwar with the steal. Blackham going the other way. Fits it to Jackson. Nice job around the floor.
Yeah, good vision there by Blackham. Knew he had his guy the whole time. That pass able to feed it.
And Rosevear with the quick 3.
You mentioned back in that first half he had what kind of seemed maybe like a heat check. Well, he's on fire right now.
Blackham to Okwar. Jackson, no. Wilson with the rebound. The Junction J got it.
More than just the outside game for Zeke. Nice little mid-range.
Yeah,
of course, that won't fly in the NBA these days, but hey.
It's like a layup. I'm glad he's here because, Carbon, you don't get a lot of looks down there. You're on shots to go to CEU, and you got to have people see you.
Well, we said it back in week 1, right? Like, there's a lot of players. Well, there are players that get invitations to this from lower classification teams, and some of them look like, yeah, that's legit, and some of them are like, okay, they might benefit from playing against lower classifications. Zeke has felt like he's fit in. Every week I've been here, I missed one, but it feels like he's fit in.
They haven't had those moments like, oh, man, why is he on the floor?
Right.
I don't have that feeling at all. Blackham, another beautiful take and make, and it's a 9-point game.
And that's not just because he's a dino. He's looked legit.
Yeah, he's played extremely well.
Yeah.
I don't know how we got 2 minutes off of where they are. There we go. We got that fixed. 13-15, matching what's inside the building. But a timeout on the floor. We'll be right back. So out of the timeout to get the Lightning a quick breather. There's Bay, goes over to Fonnelith. Dominic's got 6 points after the break. Bay off on the triple. Okwara with the rebound.
It's crazy. This is only a 9-point game. It was near 20 just a couple minutes ago.
Castagneto.
They're chipping away, man.
Got it down to 7. Barclay hanging on a pivot, left hand short.
It might have been deflected.
Drisdom off on the 3. Barclay with the rebound. That was hand on top of the ball there by Okwar.
Boy, he could have maybe gone up with it quickly there.
Rosevear with Wilson flying at him. No, and Isaiah Bay going to get called for the offensive foul on the loose ball.
Boy, probably fortunate that time the Volcanoes had, 3-4 looks at the rim. Just couldn't get it to drop.
Loose ball foul. It can't be an offensive foul on the loose ball, for the loose ball foul.
We're still in football mode, so...
Castagneto on the drive, going to hang, and going to call the foul on the floor. He'll inbound along the baseline. So I got to give context to the hook thing. I did that in high school. To Kyle. My favorite moments of high school ever. He was inbound the ball at half, and I was sitting on the front bench. And I was like, Kyle, I believe in you. He just broke up. I chuckled. He's like, freaking Lister. Oh, beautiful drive and finish there by Jackson, and now a 5-point game.
Yeah, good stick-to-itiveness. That was blocked initially. Was it 59-38?
Yes, it was. I don't know, 59-38. Yeah, it actually might have been 59-38.
It might have been 57-38.
Yeah. And Bay ends the logjam at 59, wherever they were. Wilson. Well, Foley won't go. To the corner, Rosevear. No, Wilson with the rebound. Here comes Zeke.
Yeah, I think he knew immediately that one was not going to hit the mark.
I think Zeke got caught in between decisions there. Turns it over.
Oh, nice steal.
Blackham. Nice job of getting some space there from Barclay.
Boy, that time Drisdom's playing that pass all the way, doesn't want to concede the 3 and thinks he's got help there. But, yeah, you're right. It was a beautiful job of just creating the separation from Blackham.
Drisdom, no. Okwara with the rebound.
Boy, and all of a sudden the Volcanoes gone dry here offensively. Good looks, just can't get them to drop.
Castagneto sends it over to Okwara. Jackson. Now his fall away goes, and one possession game.
I'm really excited for his season, Dusty. We've talked about what we've seen from him in the top 50.
Yeah.
I think he could have a special year, special last couple years for Woods Cross.
Barclay couldn't get it to go. Jackson with the rebound.
And no one inside that time for the Volcanoes. That's the problem when your big man takes one of those long shots. Who's going to go crash the glass?
Jackson pulls up. Kind of getting stuck with the one and dones here. It's kind of work to get back into this for the Lightning. As Fonnelith drives up Wilson. Oh, my goodness gracious. We got some separation, but that was a pretty finish.
That was a pretty finish. Across the basket.
Blackham again.
Blackham just burst right by him.
Look like Mason Sawyer. Another Jag great point guard. Drisdom goes at Oakwar. Golly, got a +1. That was pretty.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
In 2 months, that will be a +1, but right now it's not.
I get the Highland Hecklers rolling. He does that at home.
Indeed.
Oakwar. He'll step back to a 3 and hit. Fonolith goes at Wilson. Got him off his feet, and Dominic is dealing.
Yeah, he's done a nice job using his burst these last couple of possessions for the Volcanoes.
So I'll have a substitution real quick. Clock's still running. Jackson going to pull and hit as everyone's kind of just feeling it at the moment. And Rosevear, no, or probably that was Lundqvist.
Yeah, you thought there might have been a bit of a bump there. Looked at the official, but we're going to play through that.
Oakwar to Blackham. He'll pull for 3.
That would have been for the lead.
Yep. The little change of pace. Couldn't get the layup to go. Bay in the key. Float it. And another rebound of Barclay, and then he finishes it.
When his own man for Bay that time kind of disrupted the flow on that shot. It was a nice job by Barkley underneath, getting the put back. Jackson.
So Jackson makes it a 1-point game. Drisdom comes off the screen. Get it back to 3. No. Rebound Oakwar, and a chance to take the lead for the Lightning as Drisdom will be called for the foul.
Hawai'i Volcanoes looking a little bit like the Colorado Buffalo here. No?
Pulling the lead, yeah. Was smiling at halftime?
Yeah.
Not so much.
Yeah. I'm impressed the Lightning come back.
Especially with no bench.
Yeah. Yeah. They were missing shots. Looked like they were just out of it. Been good resiliency in the second half.
Castagnetto misses the lead-taking shot. Oakwar with the stat stuffer. And the Lightning take a 70-69 lead.
I think it was 57-38.
That sounds right. 57-38. From that point, 32-12. Down low, nice shot on the reverse, and the seesaw begins. That bucket there from Owen Bowden. Castagnetto leaves it for Oakwar. The 3 won't go, and the rebound to Lillenquist.
That's a good look for Oakwar. He's hit a couple threes tonight. They're playing off, expecting that pick and roll, and he just steps back.
Oh, sweeping jump hook. Got a soft touch on it. 3-point lead and back-to-back buckets for Bowden. Castagnetto was trying to get the +1. Jackson to Castagnetto in the corner. No. Oakwar.
Oh, nice.
Off of Drisdom, and it'll stay here, yeah.
Nice hustle there. How about the vision, though, to get that out to Castagnetto? I don't know how he saw him.
I would say he probably grew up playing soccer, I'm going to guess. Not the soccer guys are good passers, but they have to see a lot of field.
That they do.
I shouldn't joke around with soccer with it being Girls State Championship week.
You're good. You're good. Hey, I did put 2 and 2 together, though. So for those who don't know, I had to do a punt, pass, and kick this week on the show. You know why I missed it wide to the left, Dusty?
Why?
Because I was a soccer guy. I'm used to coming across the ball, right? I don't hit it square on. I come across the ball.
Oh, Bowden with a two-handed flush, and it's a 5-point game.
But I do have great vision.
You do have great vision. That is true. You're spotting raccoons. Jackson, 3 won't go. Send it out for 3. And we had an inbound violation? Or you say you stepped out of bounds?
Yeah, out of bounds, I think.
Oh, we hit the 3-minute mark. Castagnetto to Okwar. Got to back out. Contested long two.
Man. He said a couple of those tonight.
Yeah.
That one, you got a hand right in the grill from Lillenquist. Didn't matter.
Rosevear stolen by Jackson. Jackson ahead to Blackham. Blackham lays it in. It's a 1-point game.
Won't go away.
And come right back. It was 70-69, 71-70, then 75-70. Back-to-back buckets. There's Drisdom. Had that one tipped away by Jackson. Bowden traveled.
Drug it.
They drag the hand carts across the plains. You can't drag your foot across the key. You can do one. You can't do the other.
Very true.
I felt pretty good about that. I don't know. I got to work it out. I got.
It'd be very applicable at a Lehigh game. That's for certain.
Zeke Wilson for 3. No. Had a chance to take the lead on that one. Drisdom lipped out. Bowden, Okwar nearly got it, and then Castagnetto's going to get called for the foul. We will stop the clock.
You know, they say you can't teach height. That was when Okwar was doing everything he can to try to deflect that ball away from Bowden. I think Bowden's had a really solid game tonight.
But you know what you can teach? You can teach speed according to Athletic Republic. These guys are getting some sessions at Athletic Republic.
A+, Dusty. Yeah.
1:32 left in a 1-point game. We got a good one in game 1 of our top 50 triple header. We'll be right back. So, minute 32 left. Castagnetto. Come off the screen to Okwar. Castagnetto down the lane. Oh, I thought he definitely got him on the wrist.
He thought so, too.
Yeah. Mr. Fischel said he did not. Come back the other way.
This is away from the basketball.
This is on the screen?
Yeah.
Coach Wilson needed to coach his former player a little better than that. I've never seen that. Pushed off a screener. I put on coach, not parent, when it comes to learning the game. Back rim's the second.
Uh-oh.
And Bowden goes right back for a little bit more.
He's taking this game over right now.
2-possession game.
It's a good find by Braden Larson.
Castagnetto. Mid-range J. It's gone all night. Didn't go there. Come back the other way. Bowden traveled.
Just because you've never seen it before doesn't mean it's illegal.
The Hakeem Olajuwon treatment on that one, and now he's going to call for the foul. Going to put...
You know, if we went to the Wayback Machine 10 years ago, Dusty would be losing his mind. He traveled! He traveled!
I'm trying to remember where I am. what time of year it is.
No, I'm saying you've
Yeah, you're
matured,
right. I have
Dusty.
matured.
Yeah.
Yeah. So mature.
Just the nonchalant. Bought and traveled with it.
Now I find the humor in life. Come back, lob that up. That's a tough one to lob across the rim.
Yeah.
Jackson. Okwar. Straight away for three. And cuts the deficit in half, 80 to 77. And now the foul will be given. Get our clock situated here.
Again, you're shooting 2 here, so if Drisden misses these, you've got an opportunity to tie this game up.
So Isaiah Drisden, the sophomore.
Of course, it's Isaiah Drisden, so the chances of missing both probably not super high, but you never know.
Dane Stewart, everyone.
1-1?
I don't know what happened.
I thought they were
Jackson for the tie. No. The tip from Zeke doesn't go, and that will do it. Nice comeback from the Lightning. The Volcanoes nearly cough up a 19-point lead in the game.
I haven't been here for 2 weeks, so now I'm questioning my knowledge of the rules. I might have missed it.
It was supposed to be 2 free throws.
I thought it was supposed to be 2.
Our officials forgot how to administer it down the stretch.
All right. Well, regardless, hey, heck of a comeback
Gave
there.
a great finish.
Heck of a comeback for the Lightning in that one, but the Volcanoes able to come away with it. I'll go Owen Bodden, my player of the game. I thought inside he was consistent, but really made the plays late, offensively, defensively, to help push the Volcanoes to the win.
Absolutely. Again, our final score, Hawai'i Volcanoes 80, the Rockford Lightning 77. Our top 50 player of the game goes to Owen Bowden out of Cedar Valley High School. For Phoebe Valve, Dane Stewart, I'm Dusty Lister. Thanks for joining us, for watching the Rewind Sports Network's coverage of the top 50 basketball.